Oh, hey there. So I feel like it's time for a refresher since none of us seem to remember this stuff if we're judging by the way that we live. The 10 Commandments. Let's start with the first one. I'll just do a video per commandment, okay? So the first commandment is this. I am the Lord your God. You will have no other gods before me. And there's a lot of people like, well, I mean, any God is fine. They'll all paths lead to the same destination. We're going to be fine. Like, what's the big deal? Well, it is a big deal, okay? And I want you to imagine this, because we are called the bride of Christ, okay? The church, the Christians, people are called the bride of Christ. Now imagine that you're a husband and you're waiting at the end of the aisle and your bride is coming towards you through a crowd of people that is watching. And as she's coming towards you, there's the minister there with you and your groomsmen and her bridesmaid, or I guess, whatever. And then she's coming down and she's flirting with every guy along the way. She sits in their lap, she kisses them on the cheek, she giggles, she, whispers in their ear, she kisses them and other things. By the time she gets up to you, you may have second thoughts about whether or not you want to marry that girl. And to some degree, that is how it is when we're flirting with other gods, when we're flirting with other deities. And we go, oh, well, I mean, Christianity is good and God is good, but also, everything else has valid points too. And yet, Jesus says there's one way to heaven. There's one way to heaven, and that's through him. And for us to go and pretend like anything else is just fine and just as good, it's not. That's the first commandment.